This video is about cannabis utensils. I'm going to take you through a short tour of the least safe cannabis utensils through to the safer cannabis utensils. Let's start with a chat about these improvised devices over here. These are the most common cannabis utensils that people use. You're probably familiar with the Gatorade saxophone, in this case Gatorade bottle, with some garden hose and the cone piece. No one's ever tested this, so we don't know for sure, but we can assume that when you heat up that garden hose, that there'll be some plastic or other rubber fumes that people might be inhaling. Obviously, you probably don't want to inhale those kind of fumes. Likewise, with this device here, the bucket bong, the concern is around the plastics in the lid. So when that lid heats up, it's likely that some of that plastic's going to melt and also be inhaled as well. And lastly, the ultimate of the improvised devices, the Coke can with just some holes poked into it. Now, again, no one's tested this, but it's possible that when this metal heats up, there could be other types of toxic fumes that are being inhaled as well. When we're working with someone using cannabis, we want to get them to move away from these improvised utensils and onto something like this. This is just a glass bong using a metal cone piece and a metal stem. So obviously this removes the risk of inhaling plastic fumes or other fumes that you might inhale from these improvised devices. Now, while this is a good option, there is actually a better option, and that is the cannabis vaporizer. This is an example of a cannabis vaporizer. These work by heating the cannabis up to a point just below combustion. So the cannabis doesn't actually burn. It just heats it up to about 180 degrees, and it allows the person to inhale the cannabinoids without all of the dangerous tar that occurs from combustion. So let me show you inside Mighty Vaporizer so you can see how it works. Inside here is the little chamber. That's where the cannabis goes, where it's heated up. The lid goes back on, and then the person just inhales through the mouthpiece here. So like all harm reduction that we do with people who use alcohol and drugs, our goal overall is to help people move away from these more harmful routes of administration to these safer routes of administration up this end of the table.